Kia ora no tātou. This visual, the Harakeke framework by Andrea Watson. This diagram was drawn by Hinemoana Watson Pitcher. And the reason why I've illustrated it in this video is because it links to my overall reflection about my growth as a specialist teacher in practicum this year. So here I am here, I'm the rito, the child, and I was nurtured there by the awhirito. Now, who was the awhirito? They are everybody that I did mahi with through this year, which you will see in my 3 quality practices from my validations and my evidence. The role of the awhirito is to support, nurture, help sustain and grow. So they awhirito, my network practice partners, helped me to grow. The kōrari, or the flower, is the fruits or the ripple effects that I had with whānau, with kaiako, and within myself. I bloomed within myself from where I started on this journey to now. And then we look at down here, the pakawha, the old withered fronds. Now those are not necessarily not useful, because when I think about pakawha, they're actually experiences, and they go back and sustain the plant. So they actually go back into the soil and give it energy, so to grow further. So the old withered fronds being my experiences to grow. So they grow my pakiaka, my roots. So my roots is my experiences and my learnings, and the things that I need, like my frameworks, policies and practices. Those are the kohatu, and those are what the pakiaka binds to. So we bind to our policies, practices, conventions, procedures, in order to grow the harakeke. And that's all grounded by whenua. What is the whenua? The tuapapa. That is my role as an early intervention teacher. That's what stays constant. But what changes is the growth of the harakeke. What changes is the roots and how they go through, like probably osmosis or something like that, where they gain practices and knowledge from these frameworks. So that is probably my way of explaining my growth as a specialist teacher this year, and liking it to a harakeke, very different from the rākau that I grew, that I was thinking about at the start of the year. The rākau is still relevant, but I found that I wanted to think more about this growth and how the leaves are used, or my growth is used to weave a whāraki, and that whāraki weaves my practices in whānau, with whānau, kaiako, other practitioners. So that's my explanation. Hei kona.